George wasn't hurting anyone that day. He didn't deserve to die over $20. I'm asking you, is that what a black man is worth? $20?
That is Philonise Floyd, the younger brother of George Floyd, testifying on Capitol Hill today. He spoke during a House Judiciary Committee hearing on policing and accountability. That hearing comes just one day after George Floyd was buried in Houston. Now Floyd's family, lawmakers, and activists say it is time for change so these incidents don't happen again. Also testifying at the hearing today was HPD Chief Art Acevedo. Our Sherman Chow has that part of the story. Sherman?
As you mentioned, Len, just yesterday, George Floyd was buried. He was buried in Pearland, and just 24 hours later, less than that actually, his brother had flown to the nation's capital.
I'm the big brother now.
Philonise Floyd recounted the final moments of his brother's life, caught on a now infamous cell phone video.
He called all the officers, sir. He was mild-mannered. He didn't fight back. He still called them sir as he begged for his life.
George Floyd's case triggered an international movement against racism and police brutality.
And the calls ringing out the streets across the world. People of all backgrounds, genders, and races have come together to demand change.
Proposed federal changes include an end to chokeholds, no-knock warrants, and more. Also testifying virtually, the president of the Major Cities Chiefs Association, a familiar face to Houstonians.
There is no denying that changes in policing must be made.
Houston Police Chief Art Acevedo, never one to mince words, also addressed calls for defunding and disbanding police departments.
History has shown that underfunding the police can have disastrous consequences and hurt those most in need of our services.
He added that citizens and officers must patrol police.
For many years, officers have consistently been holding one another accountable, and complaints about police misconduct overwhelmingly originate from within agencies, not from members of the community.
I'm here to ask you to make it stop. Stop the pain. Stop us from being tired.
Democratic proposal calls for a national police misconduct registry. Republicans also working on their version of the bill, both sides wanting to improve police accountability.